It all started when we toxic Crusaders were getting some well-deserved playtime with a friendly game of football.
Ouch!
Whoa, dude! That was my hand that got bit.
Sorry, it's your call.
That's better.
Yo!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Toxie, what is it?
My traumatons are signaling that something evil is nearby.
Jeepers, and I was hoping it was my new perfume.
No, Yvonne, this is something even worse. Uh-oh, what have we here? It's some kind of insect.
Maybe it's a free sample of a new product, bug in a bag. In which case...
Speaking of bugs, Tsar Zoster, ruler of Smogula, was driving Dr. Killimov buggy.
Killimov, I'm sick and tired of your ineptitude when it comes to handling the toxic Crusaders. Do you have any idea how many times you've screwed up?
I'm not an accountant, your larva ship. I'm a ruthless interplanetary invader.
Not anymore, you're not. Your replacement should be arriving momentarily.
You're replacing me with a bag of garbage?
Not garbage, garbage! You know garbage, do you?
Don't worry, boss. I'll get rid of this talking termite. A talking termite, am I?
Now that's a ruthless interplanetary invader. Kill him off. From now on, Garbage is in charge.
But your high and mightiness.
Don't argue with me, kill him off. Just follow orders. Ooh, I've got to be holographing off now. I'm taking my wife to the movies, and I don't want to miss the cartoon.
Kill him off, you fouled up again! That's why I'm taking over this operation!
What operation is that, General? As if I didn't already know.
The most frightening, blood-curdling plan I've ever conceived. The invasion of the Biddy Snatchers. Even as we speak, hundreds of my crack infiltrators are arriving in Tromaville, each one individually sealed for your protection. Each infiltrator will take a nip of a sweet little gray-haired grandmother.
Phew, Bug! Skedaddle! Ow! You bit me!
It will then genetically duplicate the old Biddy, creating a perfect clone, except for the 4 arms. The system still has few bugs in it.
Oh, my stars and girders!
And that, kill 'em off, is my plan in a nutshell.
In a nutshell is where it belongs.
But why little old ladies, General? Think about it. Who would ever suspect some sweet blue-haired grandmother is actually a Smogulan infiltrator? I hate to admit it. It's an old trick, but it just might work. Your job is to make sure that the windows of every old lady in town are broken, so that my infiltrators can enter their homes and become their clones. Yeah, we'll take care of it. Until I can figure out a way to take care of you. Just think, soon my biddies will control the cities! Yeah, big deal.
While all this was going on, I was at Mom's house for our regular Wednesday night dinner and lecture.
Toxie, darling, don't slurp your soup. And sit up straight, you'll grow all crooked.
Mom, I'm hideously deformed, remember?
That's no excuse for bad posture.
Uh-oh, there go my traumatons. Something evil is afoot.
Whatever it is, it can wait. First you'll eat something, and then you'll save the world.
All right! Only 212 more houses to go!
What was that noise, darling?
There's a humongous rock in my soup.
All right, so I'm not the greatest cook in the world.
No, Mom, someone tossed it in through the window.
Now, why would anyone want to do a thing like that?
I don't know, but I have a feeling it has something to do with the main plot of this story. I was right, because at that very moment, Bonehead and Psycho were breaking all the windows at the Biddy City Retirement Village. Thanks for the great dinner and the nagging, Mom. I'll come by and fix your window tomorrow.
Bring lots of Band-Aids. You know what a klutz you are. Children, they fill your life with joy. This reminds me, I haven't made matzo balls in ages.
No wonder my traumatons were acting up. Little did I realize that my very own mom was about to be the next victim of the invasion of the Biddy Snatchers.
Tomorrow, when Toxie comes to fix the window, I'll ask him to bring some of Junkyard's flea powder. Huh? Where did you come from? And where did you buy that dress? No! Stop! Oh, Lord!
Mom was being carried off by her own clone. The only good part was I couldn't make out a single word she was saying. General Garbage's plan was right on schedule. All over Tromaville, his infiltrator clones were carrying their innocent Biddy victims to a place of unspeakable evil. Mayor Crody's office at City Hall.
Aha! My infiltrators have arrived and right on schedule. Pay attention, Kill 'em Off. You're about to see a group of tough, highly disciplined troops in action.
Mom! What are you doing here?
I'm not your mom, you fat, sweaty, wart-faced pud.
That's funny, you sound just like her.
I'm your mom, you fat, sweaty, wart-faced pud. I can't believe you let them treat your poor old mother like this.
I told you to move to Florida.
Brody, you bum! When my son Toxie hears about this, he'll tattoo his tutu all over your tum-tum. Forget it, darling, you're wasting your breath.
Enough of this! Lock up your originals and report back here for briefing!
More schlepping? Aye! And this one weighs a ton!
Just do as you're told! Troops, it's time for Operation Kvetch! Now get out there and nag, criticize, and complain! I want this town cleared in 48 hours now! Get moving!
General, darling, couldn't we stop for some Danish and coffee,
The answer is no! Now forward! March!
Left!
I left my kids my money! Right! And they never even right!
There, Kill 'em Off. After a couple of days of non-stop whining, Tromaville will be ripe for a Smogulan invasion.
Yeah, but what if the toxic Crusaders' strange mutant abilities let them defeat the infiltrator bugs, and the real biddies bust out of jail and kick butt on the fake biddies?
Kill 'em Off, what is this blisterhead babbling about?
Ignore him, General. I always do.
And see where it's gotten you.
Talk about bad timing. Mother's Day was coming up, and since none of them had mothers of their own, Yvonne and the guys were sitting around discussing what to get my mom.
I think flowers would be nice.
And upset Tromaville's delicate ecological balance? Oh, no way.
How about a couple of cases of raw hot dogs? It's a gift that keeps on giving.
I know! We'll buy her an encyclopedia!
Forget it, dude. She's too old to ride any kind of cycle.
Hi, Yvonne. What brings you to the toxic dump?
I just came over to help the boys pick out a Mother's Day gift for your mom.
Did you say
Toxic, what's going on?
Yeah, what's shaking? I mean, besides you.
Thanks, Mop. I needed that.
What happened to you, Toxie?
I don't know. When I heard the word M-O-M, I went into full traumaton alert.
Which means?
That something awful has happened to Mom. See? It happens every time I say the word Mom.
Right, we get the point.
Let me say it another way. Fellas, you know who is in serious trouble. I must go find her.
Toxie, while you're looking for you know who, keep an eye out for Mom. Oops, sorry.
Meanwhile, the infiltrator clones began driving the good people of Tromaville out of the city with their constant nagging.
You snore like a hippopotamus with a sinus condition. Not only that, but you drop crumbs all over the carpet.
No one was safe from the endless nagging, not even Lloyd and his family.
And another thing, is it too much to ask that you feed my grandchildren a proper diet? Nutrition is very important. A 5-year-old can't live on junk food and television, you know.
It looked like Operation Kvetch was a complete success. Soon there'd be no one left to defend Tromaville against invasion but the toxic Crusaders.
Well, gentlemen, it looks like Operation Kvetch is a complete success. Soon there'll be no